Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're taking the one team versus all into the 10-star against Kazuna Clash Kid and giving you guys a playthrough on how it actually operates. So, we're going to kick it off over here on the strength variation. The team looks a little bit like this. Now, I did make some changes from the initial playthrough video, or the prep video, sorry. I just added Doflamingo to my Alba. Now, the reason I did this was just literally to make it faster. With the Grand Tesoro ship, if you guys have this particular ship maxed out, this particular team does work a lot nicer. It doesn't necessarily need to go that way. You don't need the ship. However, it does help out because it just extends Jack's chain boundary, and it's really, really nice. This particular team does work with a Verse Kaido Friend Captain too. If you guys want to see me put that together, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do like assists with this particular team. But on the strength variation, on turn 2, there is damage reduction. This is where Jack's special comes into play. He can actually remove damage reduction with his special, and then he has 2 turns of a chain boundary. Utilizing Queen on stage 2 for every single one of these fights is so good, because Queen actually has an ability that gives him cooldowns. He gets 2 turns of cooldowns every time one of your driven characters uses a special. So you can basically just use him first and then use everyone else to give back his cooldowns. I believe if you have Limb Break Expanded, that will work. Kaido gives cooldowns with his super class and all that sort of fun stuff as well. But on the final stage of strength, there is damage null. Pudding takes care of that, which is really, really nice. The Friend Captain Kaido is going to be our attack booster. And then you can use the Alba special to rotate the orbs. And then that way you get an orb buff. You also have Bardo Cavendish here for color affinity. You can increase the orb buff. Plus, they actually give you Threshold, so that way when you kill Kid here, you actually don't take 100,000 damage, you just take a little bit of damage. As you can see, we have Haze HP, we don't even need Pudding to get around the recovery bind, and it all works out pretty goddamn hunky-dory. On to Sai now, and obviously the team remains the same because this is a one team versus all, and as I was saying in the previous variation, if you guys want to see this done with Verse Kaido as a friend captain, let me know in the comment section below. While you're down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on all the Super Boss content. There's going to be heaps of videos on this stuff. EXP teams will probably be out very soon after this, as well as Super Boss teams, and then big damage teams, some shorts, all the fun stuff. So make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss out on any of the Super Boss Kazuna content. On this particular variation, this is all prior to level 32, by the way. This team should work past level 30. I haven't really had a real chance to test it. There is one variation that it might struggle a little bit, but that's still subject to change. On stage 2 here, you're going to use Queen to get around the defense up in the threshold. Now, as I mentioned, Queen can actually get his cooldowns back. He goes down to a 12-turn cooldown if you have him Limit Break Expanded on the final stage. Plus, you could always use, like, Mr. 3 support. That support of Uta just makes it faster for me. But you can use the Mr. 3 supports to get around that. Now, on this variation, there is Pain. You get 2 turns of Special Reverse and Special Bind. Alba, he's a god here. You just use Alba here. He gets around all of that. But remember, you are taking 15,000 every time you use a special or anything like that. And that's where the Doflamingo support helped out so much, especially for this variation. Especially in the early stages, because that means I didn't have to use as many specials. But Kaido's super class or super type will actually give you a 40% heal. So just be mindful of that on this variation. The pain is the worst part about it, but it's not the end of the world because you actually still can get around particular effects as you saw there. Finally, against the Rainbow or the 3-color variation, which is technically quick, but it is quick, dex, and int, 1/3 apiece. We are using the same team. Obviously, it's a one team versus all. And this particular variation is the one that I was talking about where it's a little bit subject to change because there is defense up on the final stage. Now, if you can't get the Queen special back by the final stage, which this team will definitely struggle to do, you are going to need the Kaido super type to do so and Limit Break expansion. This particular stage here is going to be the tricky one. There's damage null on stage 2, and you get a full board of unfavorable orbs. Now, Pudding gets an orb thanks to the waifu support. That support is actually not necessary, but getting the matching orb there is actually really, really nice. Now, what you can do here, though, you can super swap with Bardo Cavendish. That is definitely going to help you kill there. Or you can use the super type of King to give you a 1 orb. With that, I'm pretty certain that you're going to be able to kill after level 30 because you will need the Queen special for this final stage because there will eventually be defense up, which is going to be a little bit annoying. We also get special binded here. This is where Alba comes into play once again. There's attack down, which Jack can take care of. But look, Kaido can take care of that as well, and then you have an attack boost, you have Orb boost with Butter Cavendish, color affinity. You have a lot of buffs, and you have a super tandem with this team too, as you saw with Keeping Queen's tandem orbs that he provides. You can get a super tandem too. So that's going to wrap up the video. One team versus all works very, very nicely, and it's doing a great job for me so far. I'm curious to see how far it'll get, but let me know in the comment section how you guys are going with your one team versus all, or however you're running Kazuna. While you're down there, bell like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, whether you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!